I really want to get opinions on. Morgan Stanley recently predicted that the new REO rental program will create 1.8 million jobs. Now, first of all, I want to get your opinion on the government's REO rental program, which basically means they're going to turn a lot of these foreclosures into rentals versus having them sold off. And then Morgan Stanley's out there saying it's going to create 1.8 million jobs. So all of a sudden now it becomes a positive thing in an election year, right?
What kind of jobs are they?
I think the jobs are going to be in
construction,
in the legal field.
They'll be in the construction field, according to them. It'll be just short-term jobs fixing these things so that they can be rentable, and then less, but some long-term
sounds like another
jobs.
little itty-bitty Band-Aid.
Management.
Here's the
rentals.
thing that they don't talk about is a majority of these properties that will be considered for rental are not going to be in your traditional or standard areas, market areas. They're going to be, I believe, from what I'm hearing, more the rent-controlled properties that are very difficult for the sellers to vacate quickly. For example, LA City rent-controlled areas. If you do your traditional legal eviction, you could be in the courts for a year with delays and delays and delays. If you want to cash for keys someone in LA rent control area, you're going to pay $18,000, $20,000 as opposed to, let's say, in the city of Long Beach, where you can offer someone $7,500 and that person can take it. I think those are going to be more of the prime rental properties, just because the difficulties that the banks already have in vacating them anyway. So they're going to consider them more of the rental, so that they're actually showing some kind of income during that process. I don't believe that
while they're renting it, they're going to be secretly kicking these people out?
I think that they're going to have some kind of agreement where they'll
similar to cash.
Maybe they'll elongate the legal process and give that person 2 years to transition themselves out and not have to go to court and so forth. And then at the end of the lease agreement, maybe everybody goes their separate ways. Who knows how they're going to do it? I don't know how it's going to work out.
Some sort of socialized housing, strategy. Because the reality is, if they're going to just rent these houses out under these, whether it's a government program or whatever, Fannie Mae was talking about this. They're
Obama
just
rental.
hanging on to them. They're hanging on to them. They're not putting them out into the private sector where investors can buy them and fix them and flip them, and people can buy homes. They're essentially saying that in this market, people aren't going to be able to buy these homes, so we're going to hang on to them, rent them to you for a little while until the values go up.
And here we go again.
And then we'll sell them.
These jobs, they're not necessarily, I don't believe, private sector jobs, which private sector jobs to me are really what stimulate and help recovery. Not government-made jobs, and
taking
that sounds
bids
good,
on contractors
basically.
for the lowest offer.
Well, not even that, but even the lowest offer will probably be 10% above what the standard going rate for a licensed bonded contractor will be, because the contractors will know that the government needs these licensed bonded contracts. All these properties are going to have to be up to par.
It's an inside job. That's what it is.
So I don't know. I don't know how
the
this
housing equivalent of Obamacare.
Pretty much. I don't know how this whole thing's going to work out. But what I said with the legal jobs, okay, it's not in the best interest of the owner, seller, bank, whoever it is, to have people in this property, because they're a liability. A fire, an injury, a slip and fall, who knows what can happen.
So you think this is going to spur up a whole new field of
There's going to be
suing?
People who will take advantage of the fact that they weren't evicted, they're in the property, something happens, now they're going to sue the owner because they're the landlord. Right. And the bank doesn't want to be a landlord.
Okay, there you have it. See, I'm a little skeptical. Debate. Yeah, I think that we can just settle on the fact that it's the equivalent of Obamacare in the housing industry and go from there. So, in honor of that, today's secret word is Obama.
Oh, my goodness.
Remember
Not
the
Obama
secret
mama?
word? Not Obama mama, just Obama. Wow, that's tough to say. So remember the secret word, Obama, and put it into the secret word box on the website, which is got3000.com, GOT3000.com.
I got my words right here.
Fill it out. Get Obama in there in the secret word for this week.
Or
and
type
you
in.
might get $3,000 towards a down payment of a new purchase of a home. I am the real estate coach. This has been Keeping It Real Estate on K-Beach. And for Frank, Elisa, and Scott,